Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new Doctor Who action figure review. Today I'm taking a look at the 8th Doctor and Dalek Interrogator Prime as part of the Big Finish selection from the new B&M exclusives. So this came as quite a surprise when we heard that there were going to be specific Big Finish sets in the toy line. Obviously this isn't the first time we've seen alternate media used, but it's a welcome surprise nonetheless. Once again, many thanks to Character Options for sending these figures over for me to review, and let's begin by taking a look at the packaging. The figures are packaged in this lovely window box display telling us who's inside and what story they're from. As you can see, we've got the 8th Doctor's face on the side in the title sequence, just like the sidebar covers of the old Big Finish CDs. And we also have the new gold embossed sticker saying that this is limited edition. They have done such a wonderful job with these. The side of the box features more Big Finish artwork. In this case, it's from one of the Time War sets. And then on the back, we have a synopsis about the story as well as more CD artwork based on the actual story itself. Inside, we have a rather nice backdrop of the Dalek saucers attacking, which really fits in well with the Time War theme. Out of the box, the figures look amazing. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we never expected to get a Dark Eyes 8th Doctor in this line. Ever. But here it is, and they've done a great job using the existing parts at their disposal. So as you can see, it's the Night of the Doctor head retooled to fit on the 9th Doctor's body, which has now been repainted to resemble the Dark Eyes outfit. Now, I'm going to say that the figure is technically closer to the Doom Coalition 8th Doctor because of the head being used. You know, he's got the longer hair. If it was a Dark Eyes look, I guess it would really be that spare 8th Doctor head that came with the War Doctor all those years ago. And no, before you ask, unfortunately, that head does not fit on this body. But I guess more people are aware of this look being referred to as the Dark Eyes look, so I can understand why they've gone with that in all the marketing. However, saying that, the box actually doesn't make any reference to the fact that this is the 8th Doctor from Dark Eyes, which again is strange because all the box says is that it's from In the Garden of Death, and as we know, in the Garden of Death, the 8th Doctor didn't wear this outfit, he wore his Time War outfit. But I guess they didn't want to re-release the Night of the Doctor 8th Doctor because the Dark Eyes 8th Doctor is specifically Big Finish. I don't know, it's confusing. Well, whatever the reason, it's just great that we have this figure. The sculpt itself seems far more crisp than previous releases, allowing you to see how good the likeness of McGann actually is. Some people have said he looks a little on the sad side, and maybe he does a bit, but it doesn't bother me. However, the left eyebrow on mine is a little bit off, but otherwise the paint apps are very well applied, and there are no bleeds or anything like that elsewhere. It's a great head sculpt. The jacket has been repainted blue with gold buttons, which really pop from the rest of the look, and the V-neck jumper has now become a white t-shirt. The black trousers have been repainted blue with a grey wash to give it that sort of stone-washed look, and then the shoes have been repainted brown. I think the use of the 9th Doctor's body works really well, and I know that some people thought they'd use some of the Primeval figures because some of those have the popped collar on the jackets, but actually the 9th Doctor's jacket looks far more like the 8th Doctor's in every detail, specifically the buttons. And of course you've got all the other elements as well. Look at the amazing texture for the sculpt of this jacket. You can see all that rough leather-esque texturing. That you would not get on one of the Primeval figures, so I think they really did make the right choice. Plus, if you don't like the fact that you can see the t-shirt underneath, you can squeeze the coat together a bit more. And to be fair, if you actually look closely at some of those Big Finish covers, he doesn't actually have the jacket done up all the time. Now, there are no accessories in this set, which I know is going to be disappointing for a lot of you. The sonic screwdriver would have required a totally new sculpt, so I guess the budget didn't stretch to that. However, the lack of the satchel is a shame, particularly when the perfect one came with one of the Primeval figures. I guess the budget didn't stretch to that either. But if you want to start trawling eBay for loose Primeval figures that might have it, well, now's the time. Articulation wise, it's fairly standard at the neck, shoulders, biceps, elbows, wrists, waist, hips, and knees. Moving on to the Dalek, and wow, what a striking look. Unlike anything seen on TV or on a Big Finish cover, but it makes for a very cool looking Dalek. Now, in the story that this Dalek is from, nothing is mentioned in regards to its appearance. So, if you're like me, you'd be forgiven in thinking that the Dalek in question was anything but one of the standard Bronze Boys. Well, according to Big Finish, that's not the case. Character worked closely with Big Finish to develop these figures, so if anyone knows what this Dalek's going to look like, it's those guys. Now, I absolutely love the way this looks. The silver against the blue is incredibly striking, and the dirty wash tones it down so it's not too dazzling. It sort of gives the metal a tarnished look. Obviously, it's just a repaint of the standard bronze Dalek, but it makes for a great addition to your Dalek army. Articulation-wise, this one is the same as pretty much any other Dalek toy you've ever seen, with movement at the head and the eye stalk, ball-jointed limbs, and 3 wheels at the base. Overall, this is an excellent set. 2 great new additions to the line that I for one never expected to see. The 8th Doctor works well, and the Dalek is amazing. The Doctor's satchel would have been an extra nice addition, but it doesn't take anything away from the set, and the specialised packaging truly makes for a collector's item, which is funny considering that this is a B&M exclusive. Definitely keep an eye out for this hitting the shelves very soon, and stay tuned for another B&M exclusive review coming to the channel.